Hey guys, I'm here. This is gonna probably be a rant video, but before I go on the rants and stuff, I'm gonna say my picks for the Smash Brothers bout. Now, if you're not in the know right now, which you should be, Nintendo said any game character is able to be put into Smash. Basically, they're allowing all entries for you to vote on. Any character you want from a video game. That leaves it pretty open, as you know. There's a wide variety of games out there. I mean, hell, you could even pick for like an obscure game. I'll list some of my picks right here. One, my man Mike Jones from Star Tropics. Really old school Nintendo game that doesn't get enough praise. Bomberman and Sirius from Bomberman 64. Why Sirius? Because he's such a really great villain. He's like a mastermind. Only thing that happened is his last phase, which I'm not going to talk about because there are people out there that haven't played Bomberman 64. But yeah, he's really evil. I think he'd be a really good counter for Meta Knight players too, for some reason, because of their size, I guess. I'm probably gonna. I haven't voted for him yet, but Banjo and Kazooie, Beat from Jet Set Radio, and probably another couple of Jet Set Radio characters. Even though they'll probably only pick one or two submissions, who knows? The voting ends near December, so you have a lot of time, guys. Pick your favorite game characters. Alright, here's where the rant starts because I'm very pissed off. You guys got a Smash update at Nintendo. It's coming up. You're making it and everything. It's all fine and dandy. What I want you to do is fucking fix Little Mac. He's the most broken character on the fucking roster right now. I hope you realize this. I've been hyped ever since Smash Brothers came out and I saw the reveal trailer for Little Mac. But then we get this fucking broken atrocity that has fucking far-ass side Bs that allow him to botch and fucking fly up the stage. You're fucking real right now? I don't sense any reality here. I don't. Good job, Nintendo devs. You managed to mess up one of my favorite characters. I applaud you. You actually did it. Good job. Good job. What you do not do is make a character fly off the fucking stage with a side B. You already had that problem at Brawl with fucking Meta Knight. Did you fucking learn or what? You know, shit. It doesn't take rocket science to know somebody's side B shouldn't fucking fly them off the stage. Other characters have that problem and, you know, it's an accident for them. You know, like Luigi's fucking missile. You know. But you think a character like Little Mac, who's a ground fighter and shit, wouldn't have a fucking problem with that. And then you make him have the worst fucking up-B recovery in Smash Bros. History. Even Olimar can get back on the fucking stage, and he's practically useless. GG, fucking you the real MVP, dog. Wow. Oh my god. Fucking GG, man. I can't stop applauding you. You fucking messed up one of my favorite characters. Wow. GG. I'd like to see somebody competitively play Little Mac and stay on the stage against somebody else. Wow. You don't know how livid I am about that. This new update, let me tell you something. I'm going to be as mad as I am right now. This new Smash Bros. Update that's coming up does not fix Little Mac at all. In fact, if it shits on him and makes him worse, I'm not playing as him anymore. There's no fucking point. He's already the most broken character on the whole fucking roster, and anybody else can tell you that. He's got literally the shit end of the fucking stick here. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Nintendo, get your shit right. Because, wow. Wow. I'm so done right now. Just fucking fix Little Mac. That's all I have to say. Oh, God. God. Fuck, man. Ugh, it makes me want to punch somebody. But you know what? I'm not. I'm not going to punch nobody. The next topic I'm going to talk about is something that I feel I need to address. I haven't done yet. This is the AngryJoe debacle. Yeah, I know. Everybody's talked about it, and their mother, and even their mother, and so on and so on must have talked about it, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. For those of you who don't know, let me give you a little synopsis of what's happening right now. Little Joe. Yeah, okay, we're going to refer to him as Little Joe now. Okay, Little AngryJoe decided it was a great idea to make a Nintendo game video, right? And nitpick what he says to criticize it. And expects Nintendo not to, pull the video or anything. So, not that they did or anything, but they could have. They don't. Here's the thing, AngryJoe. Let me start off by saying this. They don't want negative publicity. No negative publicity. And I'll tell you why. If people start hearing bad things about a Nintendo game, Nintendo feels like, we're not going to get enough sales. We're not going to move enough copies because they don't want to buy the game because it's not interesting. There. I said it all right there. That's their business. They are a business company. They have to look out for themselves. So whether you know it or not, you affect them. Big YouTube stars affect them because they cover their games and stuff. So I know you realize that, it's a Nintendo game, it's a video game, you should have the right to say whatever you want, but not everybody's with that. Not everybody's with that right now. Especially not Nintendo. Now, there are ways you could go around this. You could start criticizing the right way. You need to cherry pick what you say. You really do. I'm sorry. If you need to rewrite your fucking script again, do it. I haven't encountered this yet. I hope I won't. But I will continue to do things the right way. You need to cherry pick what you say, Joe. Now, let's continue with the synopsis here, because you need to know the whole thing. So, he makes a video about Mario Party 10. He says, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, I like this, I like this, I like this, so on, so on. And then he goes on to say, well, this could have been made better, and this needs a lot of work, blah, 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 and, in his AngryJoe fashion, not like me just, telling you how it is and everything. This guy goes over the top just to be funny. That's his whole shtick. I realize that. And then after he gets a fucking copyright claim by Nintendo, he says he's not going to make any more Nintendo videos. Which is bullshit. He will. And if he won't, who cares? There's lots of other people out there, like Chugga, that can do it. We don't need you. I'm sorry. And I'll tell you why we don't need him. When you have big YouTube stars acting like crybabies on social media, that's right, Joe went on Twitter in a tirade and threw a whole temper tantrum like, wah! Why can't I make video? Why can't I make video? And he's like, oh, well, I'm going to get totally butthurt because I can't make ad revenue on the video because I have a copyright claim. Is there anybody surprised here? I'm not, because I've seen this kind of behavior from him before and a few others, but I'm not going to name them. This is about Joe. So, Joe, you get butthurt. You can't make money, little food stamp money, off of a fucking video. because you got a copyright claim? You knew the Nintendo Creators Program policies and the regular policies that Nintendo was putting on YouTube. In fact, you make 2 videos. I hear you made 2 videos. Acknowledging that you know the fucking rules and regulations, policies, etc., etc. You made 2 videos in the past. And then you want to go on this fucking temper tantrum? What the fuck is wrong with you? You gotta have some fucking screws in here loose. I swear to gosh. You know, man, realistically, I gotta put it to you, man. That was good quality bait. You know why it's bait? Because he's pulling this as a publicity stunt, and fucking sad thing is, it's working. He's gotten way more ad revenue with this fucking crybaby shit. You know, because he made a video right after that about the copyright claim, and I can't make ad revenue. I'm not making YouTube videos. I'm not making any Nintendo-based videos anymore. And he got lots of views for it. So whatever, you fucking baited a lot of people. Bait and switch. Good job. You know, classic tactic. You know, it's been done before, but wow, wow. Is all I have to say. Wow. Just GG. Way to be a drama king. Good job. Ways you can improve yourself without making yourself look like a complete asshole or a crybaby. Yeah, I know I use crybaby a lot, but whatever. Yeah, it's crybaby. That's all it is. Ways you can improve yourself. Not do the publicity stunts. Address things in the right manner on social media. You don't see me or anybody else getting butthurt over anything. You know. No. Real professionals handle it a different way. 3. Cherry pick what you put in your scripts. You don't need to go over the top on everything. That's where your problem is. You're losing perspective on what really matters. Making a quality review. You're a fucking game critic. I'd expect you know the business by now on how to do it. You don't. It's clear. Because if you knew how to make a fucking game review, you wouldn't get a fucking copyright claim, you ignoramus. Truth. Nintendo has the most strict policy on YouTube to date. Nobody else had stricter. Besides MGM and, you know, all the Warner shit and Viacom. But, GG, man, you realized you made an error. You fucking turned it into this big thing, and boom, you got paid for it. You got paid anymore. You got paid for being a crybaby. GG, man, like I said. Now, let this be known. I hate people that pull this shit. And I'll tell you why. They don't deserve to cry and get money while the rest of us are working our fucking asses off making quality content day in and day out, year in and year out, and we don't get shit. All the small YouTubers don't get shit, so you better be lucky you get a fucking $100 a month. You get over $100 a month. Be lucky you can fucking sweep the floor with money, literally with a broom, while the rest of us are picking pennies out of a fucking sewer. You know, man. You know, wow. Just, I have no words at this point. I have no words. I can't. I've said everything I need to say. Well, apart from, you know, wanting to, you know, break your shit in, but, you know, verbally, you know, I don't do that, you know, domestic violence shit, or, you know, I'm not creepy like that, but, you know, aside from wanting to break your shit in verbally, you know, and state why you're wrong and why you should improve, I just gave you points, so it's not needed anymore. Joe, work on your shit, man. You don't need to pull these stunts. You know why you don't need to pull these stunts? It's not necessary. You feel it's necessary, if you get ad revenue pulled out, you're going to put one of these stunts so you get it right back and double it. If anything, that should be a fucking fraud or a scam. Because you're tricking people into fucking, watching this video about you crying about not getting money. What? Fuck, man. I don't know what to say to you anymore, man. I don't. Just no words. I'm gonna leave it off right here. Joe, fix your shit. Nintendo, fix your shit too, because Little Mac is fucking broken. That's all I need to say. I'm not gonna make a long video. I do need to discuss something before we go on a break. The Patreon accounts for both accounts that I own, both the big accounts that I own, this one and another one, are almost done. This one for this channel is done. Will be posted as soon as possible. I can't give a real date because I got a lot of other shit, real life stuff to do and whatnot. Yeah. So that's on the future. Let's see, what big things do I need to discuss? I think that's about it. I'm still partnered with the same company, guys, as of right now. This may change, though. I'm still partnered with Creative Nations. So, I think it's Creative Nation. Yeah, CN. Still partnered with them. I've been partnered since, I think, mid last year. So, yeah. I don't know how much ad revenue I made, but I'm pretty sure I'll get back to you on that. Last year, I got released from Maker Studios. Those who knew me in 2014 saw my videos. It's plastered on all the old videos, and I'm too lazy to remove it from the descriptions. It's like a referral link to Maker Studios. I was employed through Maker Studios, and I was able to make a whole fucking $30 from that whole year. I think it was that year, that whole 2014 year almost. They sent me a check. It said Disney on it. I guess they're owned by Disney, but they sent me a check, and yeah, that went toward the game. So I want to thank you for your support, guys, and I hope we go a lot more into the future. I hope we get bigger and better. You know what? I need your help. So when that Patreon goes up, I need you to donate at least $1 to $5. If you're ballsy, go ahead and go for the big tiers. I have big rewards on the Patreon, such as being in a video with me of your game of choice, or being in a Skype call with me for 30 minutes, etc. Good perks. Since I won't be having money, I won't be able to give out physical merchandise to you guys. But I'm willing to make it up any way I can. So if you can donate on the Patreon, I'd be more than pleased. The Patreon for this account will go, every dollar you donate, and I mean literally every dollar you go and donate, will go to my PC rig that I want to build. I still haven't calculated parts, fucking lazy. Still haven't calculated the cost for parts or chosen the parts or anything. But you donate, I get enough money for all the parts. I'll go pick those parts out, buy them, post a receipt, and when we're done with the Patreon, shit, man, you'll see a great increase in the fucking videos I make, like the quality. But with the rig I have right now, I gotta do what I can. Do your best and everything. I'm literally doing my fucking best. So, thank you for supporting me. Please keep on supporting me. I know I'm not the best YouTuber. I want you to be along for the ride. Thank you guys. Game smart. Retro Video Game Nerd out.